Hello everyone, I'm Amaterasu Wolf 1 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Ah, Sire, your return pleases me. I fear I might miss the chance to bid you a proper farewell. Yes, we'll be taking our leave from your realm. My mission is complete and Tsumbame's wounds have all but healed. Tradition dictates that we return to our elders to deliver tidings of our success. Redbeak's last words? I will not lie. At first they weighed heavily on my mind. But in the end, I am a shinobi. I came to this land to perform a role, not out of curiosity or spite. Mayhap Master Geki still lives, mayhap not. It is no longer my concern. Katsuru is dead, and with his passing, it is time to close the curtain on this chapter of our lives. Before I leave, I would ask one favor of you. There is a place I would visit before we depart your realm. I would go alone to gather my thoughts. Could you pray look for Tsumbame while I'm away? Her condition has much improved, but I would not take any chances. Thank you, Sire. Oh, hello! Your concern is most touching. I am quite fine, Sire. In fact, it would seem the injuries I suffered were not nearly as grave as they appeared on first glance. It would appear that Katsuru meant more to fan the flames of Oboro's ire than to cause true harm. Speaking of Oboro, have you seen him about? It's not like him to disappear in the midst of our preparations for departure. Alone with his thoughts, you say? Where do you suppose he might have gone? Fool's Falls. The place where the two of you practice? Yeah, the place where the two of you practice, yes. He always had such a fondness for waterfalls. Yes, that must be it. It must be. Sire, Oboro is not himself of late. Perhaps I worry over much, but I would never forgive myself if something were to befall him. You will go look after him for me, will you? I seek not to change his heart if his heart is truly made up. I only wish to know his true feelings, that I might support him in whatever humble way I can. Okie dokie. Where is Fool's Falls again? Up in Lenosha. Okay. I can teleport. I don't want to use my Aetherite tickets, but thank you for asking! I'm gonna say that for when Stormblood comes out. Yes. Oh, somebody died. And then they came back here. Okay. Yes, this is the way out. Yes. Da 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 dum, 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 da 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 dum. Whoop. Okay. Go this way. Yes. Ooh, thunder! Go up here. Yes, thunder, I hear you. I don't care though. Apparently I didn't have to go up there. Eh. There we go. Found you! Oboro! What up? What are you doing here, Sirith? I took you for a man of your word. Tsumbame sent you, didn't she? It looks to me like I was like I was a fool for thinking I could fool two who know me so well. Ever since that day, this is the only place in the world where I can find a moment's respite from the turmoil that rages within me. And yet, the instant the sound of the crashing waters fade from earshot, it all comes flooding back. You have proven yourself a true friend to us, and a worthy shinobi in your own right. Answer this for me, Cyrith. For what, for whom do you wield your blade? For those around me. I do it to protect people. Yes, I knew you were a man after my own heart, Cyrith. Standing here just now, that is the answer that I arrived at as well. I speak in earnest to you, Cyrith. Our battle with Kasaru, his dying words, they left me a changed man, and I can no longer deny what I have become. For so many years I questioned nothing, tradition, custom, and mission. I was a shinobi, a blade, and a blade does not think. I shut off the doubts, the emotions that threatened to rise to the surface, and told myself this was the true presence of mind. I lied to myself no longer. In confronting Kasaru, I confronted myself. Looking upon Tsumbame, lying battered and beaten like my countrymen so many years ago, I felt a single, all-consuming desire. To visit retribution upon those who wronged us, and to do so by my own hand. I have made my decision. I shall go forth and face the truth, for it is only in doing so that my heart will ever know true peace. I will go alone, and I will hear no more of it. You and Tsumbame have sacrificed and suffered more than enough. The battle that awaits is mine and mine alone. And Master Geki, if it is Master Geki I find at the end of my journey, so be it. One or both of us will die, it matters not. Either way, my mind will be at rest. You have been a true friend and ally, Cyrith. Farewell. Oboro. Forgive me, Cyrith. It was as if my legs moved of their own accord. It is just as I imagined. Oboro means to confront Master Geki, even if it cost him his life. He made his decision, and I will not stand in his way, but neither will he stand in the way of mine. Wheresoever Oboro fights, I will fight beside him. If it is not too much to ask, pray lend your strength to us one final time, Cyrith. You have proven yourself a true shinobi, and your blade, unfettered by tradition or convention, may just be what turns the tide of battle in our favor. Oboro did not say where he was headed, but we already know, don't we? Kasu's last words, Kando keep Kwei. Let us see what the guards there might tell us. Okay, dope. Lauren and shop. Okay. Don't want to use the 8th or 8th ticket. Stop asking. Let's go. This way! You got pretty armor for my bird. Yes. I don't have far to go, thankfully. I think I have to go down here, actually. Yes. Hello! Any unusual happenings of late? Not as such, save for a small pirate vessel scheduled to dock tomorrow at the crack of dawn. Other than that, it's all pretty quiet around these parts, as it's wont to be. Funny thing though, you're not the first one to ask that question. A milkmaid, a fairly comely one at that, came by not minutes ago asking the very same question. Is that so? Milkmaid is one of Oboro's favorite costumes. As we might suspect, he's one step ahead of us. If we could rendezvous with him somehow, it would give us the advantage in numbers, and yet the risk of exposing ourselves to our foe is too great. We should observe from the shadows until Master Gaki reveals himself. I will take up position on the western shoreline. You take to the high ground and keep watch for the promontory over there. Between the two of us, that should cover the entire quay. Okie dokie. What in the world? Okie dokie, that was interesting. Oh, I have to go up there. And what mount do I get this time? I get my behemoth. Okay. Boop. Boop. Here we go. Proceed. Ooh. Ooh, right in the chest. Who goes there? Show yourself! I know a rat when I smell one. I trust that I am speaking with the Garlean Empire's Chief of Espionage and Covert of Operations. None other. But you can call me Master if you like, young one, for old time's sake. You're full of surprises these days, young one. The Oboro I knew would have been on the first ship back to Doma once Kasaru caught his last caw. You look sturdier than I remember, if a bit gaunt in the cheeks. Are you getting enough rest? You always worked just a bit too hard for your own good. All these years, it was you. You who taught me the way of the shinobi. You who I loved as a father. Why, Master, why? Why else? For our village, of course. I simply made a choice that any true shinobi would make. Don't tell me you require a history lesson, young one. Since the time of our ancestors, the shinobi have served many masters. For many years I served Doma. Then when the Garleans came, I found in them a more powerful master. Fortunately for me, and for our village, my services were in high demand. Have you never wondered why, Oboro? Why, when Doma was subjugated by the Empire, was our village alone spared Galamalt's wrath? It was because of my actions. I protected us where the entire nation of Doma could not. Protected? You betrayed us all! The people of Doma trusted you! Do you know how many Domans died that day? We swore our lives to protect them, and you sold them into slaughter. Did you feel nothing? Not even a twinge of remorse at the massacre you brought upon your countrymen? Countrymen? What is Doma to me when weighed against the ancient and glorious history of my fellow shinobi? History is littered with the husks of fragile men who gave their worthless lives to bring glory to the betters. I hoped against hope the Kasuri was wrong, that his story was not but the twisted lie of a sad fool. But no, I was fooled. Master. No, Gekkai. For you are no master of mine. In the name of the souls of the untold thousands of whose blood is on your hands, I declare your life forfeit. Revenge, is it? Revenge for the foot soldiers and peasants? Is that what this is all about? That's why you lingered here like a festering boil after your allotted mission was complete? Forsaking your role for some selfish fight of fancy will not earn you many friends back home, Oboro, nor here. The more time I spend in Galamal, the more I realize that the Empire quite suits me. There is something to be said for a culture that values merciless strength above all. I've won over quite a few loyal subordinates. Poor little one. All your lofty words, and here you stand alone. You are alone because you are weak. He has no subordinates, this is true. This isn't an army, after all. But Oboro has something you will never have. Comrades who believe in him and the ideals for which he fights. Tsumbame, how did you... Not just me, Oboro. Cyrith, too, has come to fight at your side. Comrades? You would choose the company of a glorified sellsword over that of the master who made you what you are. Oh, how far my pupils have fallen. You are the one who has fallen, Gekkai. Cyrith fights with a sense of honor and purpose that you have long forgotten. Hell yeah! Cyrith, I cannot begin to express my gratitude. My friends, my comrades, I am honored to fight at your side. Let us show this false master what true strength is. I can't English today. Okay. Oh, I got rid of that mistake. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Whoa! No! Bad! Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. you. Ow. I screwed up. Okay, what's going on? Thank you. Run away. Okay, this one's almost dead. Boop. Running out of steam, old man. Up, run away, run away, run away. Aw, I didn't get a chance to use the Madra. Sumbame, Cyrith, thank you. It is through your belief in me that I was finally able to believe in myself. And Kasu, you had a hand in bringing this chapter to a close. You may be gone, but you are not forgotten. Aw, that sounds almost like an elegy. It almost makes me wish I were actually dead. What in the world? Karasu? You still live? But how? Well, when it comes to playing dead, I did learn from one of the best, you know. I see, but why vanish only to return? Oh, just an undelivered present. This is the fifth and final piece of Cyrith's traditional garb. Let it never be said that I don't complete my missions, even if it's just playing delivery boy. Wait, Karasu! The elders who named you traitor to our village, they were simply blind to the truth, as was I. If I explain, they'll surely see reason. Please, let us return home, together. Well, what's this now? Now that wasn't in the script! How soon we forget, Oboro. I was not the traitor, no, but I did follow him. That makes me just as much a traitor, at least in their eyes. Perhaps so. At the same time, you risked your life for what you believed in. We were not so different, you and I. The sentiment is most touching, but my answer remains no. The village was always a bit too cramped for me. I prefer to spread my wings on a grandish. I can't English. I prefer to spread my wings on a grander stage. The The honorable deeds of my present do not erase the terrible crimes of my past. I was a spy and assassin, quite a good one, I might add, and for all the blood Gakkai has on his hands, mine are nearly as red. In the elders' minds, he had one mission, Oboro. Why complicate the matter? Bring this back, and tell the others what they want to hear. The traitor Karasu Redbeak is no more, slain at your hand. You will be welcomed as a hero, while my fate will be even grander. I will at long last be free. If that is how you would have it, Karasu, then so it shall be. But this I promise you, slowly but surely our village will change. I'll take what I have learned and build a village that honors all of our fallen. A village you could be proud to call home. Just don't get too cocky now. I'll have to come back and put you and your whole village in its place. I look forward to that day. Let us meet again on the battlefield and pit our ideals against each other as we did that day. Hello, bat friend. Okay, back to Aleport. No, I don't want to use my Aetherite tickets. Oh wait, I wanted to go to Wineport. I'm dumb! Mount! Jump, 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 jump. I don't really need to repair anything. Cool. Hello. It is strange, Cyrith. All this time I believed I was instructing you in the way of the shinobi. And yet, now all that is done, I feel that I should be the one to call you teacher. Thanks to you, I finally achieved true clarity and presence of mind. My blade is stronger for it, and more important still, I now understand what I am truly fighting for. Body or mind, by any measure, you are every bit my equal as a shinobi. Save for one final technique, which I will now impart to you. Kakasetsu. Use it to rearrange the energy channeling into your body and unleash powerful ninjutsu techniques one after the next. But be warned, in our tongue it means quite literally life and death, which one means for you will depend entirely on your presence of mind. And with this, I believe we have both satisfied the respective sides of our initial agreement. We will return to our village, which means I must bid you farewell. Though perhaps not this day, I would see my home change for the better and introduce new ways of thinking to complement the old. But before I can, there is much I still must learn about this land. And so I will go on ahead. I will report to our elders the success of Oboro's mission and inform them that he will return as soon as he recuperates from the wounds he sustained in battle. With the soulstone that Kaosu gave us, no one will doubt the success of our mission. It is a flawless plan, if I do say so myself. Yes, how fortunate we were that I thought of it. Never change, Oboro. Promise me that. And with that, Cyrith, it seems that it is I who will be the one to bid you farewell. You've been a true friend, and my heart awaits the day when we shall meet again. But you will return to give Oboro lessons from time to time, yes? I'm not convinced that his bows are as masterful as he seems to think. Yeah! This concludes the ninja quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered the product key for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensware to your server's account, which I have already done. You must complete the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next ninja quest will be available from Oboro. Yeah! And look! Wait, that's the wrong thing. Equip! I got fancy ninja gear. This kind of looks silly on him though. I am the masterful ninja.